clash?
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I would have to highlight Zubamendi. It really is amazing how San Sebastian keeps producing these top-notch central midfielders for generations now. They're very hard-working, ball winners, but with some of the silkiest passing skills to keep teams ticking, and he's got it all. He's never afraid to drop a shoulder and go through people either.
Okay, interesting. Mikel Merino looks to the other side. That has been knocked clear. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Cucurella crosses. And it's hoisted clear. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Toro. Yamal. Now here's the delivery. And back out it comes. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Merino. Nice physical challenge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zubamendi. Cucurella. Zubamendi. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And it's Merino. Zubamendi. And here's Oyarzabal. Purring through the gears. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Cucurella. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Can he latch on to this? They get a throw in. And that's aimed into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Howson gently done. Nico Williams. Cucurella looking to hit the byline here. Williams. He's in plenty of space here. Can he deliver? No way through, so back it comes. Yamal! Aim forwards. Howson cuts it out. Cucurella. The ball goes in.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Well, that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Time to deliver. And can he finish it? Nico Williams. Zubimendi. Pedri. Nice looking ball. He's having a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Merino. And it's played forward. Howson. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view.
Can he finish? Yamal. The normal. Pedri. Cucurella. Howson. Howson forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Howson. Le Normand shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. The normal. Howson, gently done. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. That has been cut short. Yamal. Yamal tries a measured ball, calmly anticipates. Quarter of an hour played. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And he has been fouled there. Howson. Cucurella. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Proves too strong. And it's played forward. Pedro Porro gets across to intercept that. Yamal. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Mikel Merino, that's a delicate pass. And it's been taken short. Swept in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. That's really well manoeuvred. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Pedro Porro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Pedri. Yamal, and it's lofted through here. Point-blank header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. He's onto it in a flash. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. Merino. Zubimendi shifted upfield. Yamal spread out to the left. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Zubimendi. Cucurella. Cucurella. Williams. Nicely shaped cross. That'll be a corner. Really well cleared. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Oyarzabal. He's cut it out. Aim forwards. Nico Williams. And it's Pedri. Great work on the overlap. Firmly met. Great chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Moved on forwards. Cucurella makes the interception. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. Oh, good spread. Merino. Howson. Howson shifted upfield. Struck first time. Steaming on goalwards. Mikel Merino, gently done. And it's played forward. That's very neat. And that's a good ball. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Pedro Porro. The normal. Pedri. Zubimendi. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. Oh, played through for the wide man, and he cuts out the supply. Lenormand gets rid without sophistication. Lenormand forwards and with intent. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That is lovely. There are a few waiting for it. So who's he picking out? Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
softly away. Yamal, Pedro Porro. That'll be a throw-in. Zubimendi. Pedri. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. Nico Williams. Cucurella. And here's Oyarzabal. Chooses to go back. Now it's Williams. Zubimendi. Lovely, now then. Chance! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
This might... He's having a shot! Oh, it's come loose. And again! He's delivered all right! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Zubimendi. Howson, gently done. Zubimendi. Back into the middle. And it's Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Tries to get it clear. And that is out of play. Pedri. Merino. And here's Yamal. Played back in. And the ball's come loose here. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he shoots! Aim forwards. It's just beyond his reach. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Merino. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, a delicate chip through. Skims one in. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. And that has gone horribly wrong. Five minutes till the break. Oh, can he get onto this? Zubimendi. Yamal. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Back into the middle. Gets good distance on it. And claimed it back swiftly. Cucurella. Oh, easy pickings there. Out to the left it goes. Williams. And it's played in here. Now it's Oyarzabal. It's run loose here. Looking for a decent ball in. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Pedri goes short. A chance to play it in. Pedri. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Yamal. Zubimendi. Pedri. Here's Oyarzabal. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Cucurella. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And he goes cross-field. Zubimendi gets it away. That's a throw. Played back in. He is just caressing the ball. Plenty waiting in the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Goes for goal! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the second half gets underway.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pedri, Oyarzabal, Yamal, Williams. He's got away. Played out wide. Pedri, Yamal. Nice control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Moved on forwards. Merino. Zubimendi. And it's Pedri. Nico Williams. Looking for a decent ball in. He can get that clear. Ball is over the line. Zubimendi, Cucurella, Williams, now it's Pedri, Merino, Mikel Merino, played out to the left flank, Pedri, Nico Williams, Zubimendi, Yamal, Zubimendi, Pedro Porro. Cuts out the pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cucurella. Pedri. And it's Merino. And here's Oyarzabal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Up towards the front line. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's tidy. And that has been cleared. Over to the left. Howson getting this one clear. Out to the left it goes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
The normal. Pedri. Yamal. Merino. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Zubimendi. And it's Pedri. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Love. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Zubimendi. Cucurella. And he's managed to get free. Can he deliver? Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And he's there to clear it. Spain still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Moved on forwards. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Out for a goal kick. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. And it's Porro. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Played out to the right, showing good feet. So who's he picking out? And a shot! Time, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Zubimendi, aim forwards. Oyarzabal. Cucurella. And here's Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. time and again they are repelled. And it's played forward. Pedri played out to the left flank. Yamal. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Pedri plays it short. Chance to play it in. That's good play. Here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Pedri. And it's Marino. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oyarzabal.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Pedro Porro. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Tries a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equalizer!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, it's played into the... Oh, what a climb! No mistake! And they've got their lead back. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cucurella played towards the other side. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Just a whisker away. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Spread out to the left. Oh, they could be caught out here. Decent chance!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Over to the left. That has found him in acres of space. Howson with the clearance. Time to deliver. Oh, sweet feet. Played into the middle, punched away. Pedri. Zubimendi. And it's Pedri. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Cucurella. And here's Pedri. Pedri played in. Pedri has failed to find anyone. Looks to the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Here's a chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Howson. Cucurella is onto it in a flash. Nicely intercepted. Oyarzabal. Now it's Pedri. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's really well manoeuvred. Does really well to win the ball there. Defending of the desperate variety. Lovely bit of skill. And he's picked it up out wide. Cucurella getting this one clear. Mikel Merino attempts a clearance. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Lenormand, and he goes cross-field. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tries to get it clear. Oyarzabal. Played back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Pedri. Yamal. Now it's Pedri. Yamal! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Moved on forwards. Now then, the ball's come loose. Succumbs to the pressure. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That's been easily repelled. Plays it through. Flings in across. Mikel Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Zubimendi. Out to the left it goes. Into the last quarter of an hour. Spread out to the left. Pedri. Merino. Zubimendi. Over to the left. Back into the middle. Pedri. Spread out to the left. Merino. Aimed in towards the centre. That has been knocked clear. Zubimendi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, terrible pass. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Zubimendi. Oyarzabal. Merino. Merino picks it up out wide. Pedro Porro. Cross goes in there. Clears it away.
Spain really...
He's had a shot! Sticks it away! Spain are all square. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Spain really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue. Saudi Arabia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Wins the duel this time. Saudi Arabia on the counter. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Moved on forwards. Gets it away. Yamal. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, that's a nice ball. Pedro Porro getting this one clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Lenormand shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Ball's gone out of play.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Into the last 5 minutes. Aim forwards. Yamal. Zubimendi. Short changes him with that pass. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Thinks about the shots, and the shots! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Pedri. It's a promising position. Ball comes in. That has been knocked clear. Here comes another cross. And he's there to clear it. Spain have reclaimed it. And it's Marino. Clipped into space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pedri. Zubimendi. Crossed into the box. Spain have to get it into the box and quickly. Zubimendi. Howson. Cucurella. Spain desperately searching for the winner here. Oyarzábal. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Merino. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that is not finding anyone. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Pedri. What a throw in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Saudi Arabia desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. It's a throw-in. The normal. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Yamal. Merino. Pedri. Merino. The normal. And it's Porro. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzábal. Zubimendi. And they've got rid. Cucurella. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So we've gone the full distance here. Nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout.